Cholera is a disease that causes acute watery diarrhea, but the symptoms can range from none or very mild symptoms, very mild diarrhea with few episodes and little volume, to incredible amounts of acute watery diarrhea and associated vomiting as well, where people can lose up to 10-20 liters of water per day. The main modes of transmission of cholera is through infected food or water, mainly through water that is not clean. It could be anything from a pump to a river where the water is infected, where people go and either search water for drinking, for cooking, for showering, and they will ingest a certain amount at some point in time during that process. MSF sees cholera in several contexts, usually associated to the lack of access to clean water. We can see this in areas where cholera is endemic, like many countries in Africa or in the Indian subcontinent, and also associated to either living conditions or natural disasters, like we saw after the earthquake in Haiti or the more recent hurricane in Haiti, or like we could see in refugee camp settings or in other areas where there's overcrowding and lack of access to clean water. You can test for suspicion of cholera using a rapid diagnostic test, but confirmation will need to happen in a lab in order to confirm that there is an outbreak. Once an outbreak is ongoing, not every case needs to be confirmed, but every case will need to be treated. If within an outbreak you have people presenting with acute watery diarrhea, you will consider them as cases of cholera. In the case of a cholera outbreak, MSF will do different interventions. So in the case of a mild disease with little episodes of diarrhea or little volume of diarrhea, the person can receive oral fluids, usually with oral rehydration salts, which are a mix of salt, some sugar, and electrolytes to replenish what's being lost through the diarrhea, to intravenous fluids. So a person of 70 kilos or about 150 pounds would need anything from 7 to 20 liters a day, so from 2, 4, or 5 gallons of fluids per day. There are currently 3 different vaccines for cholera with an effectiveness of about 65% for up to 5 years after vaccination. MSF uses cholera vaccines in different contexts, so it can be used preemptively in the case of a population at risk, so after a natural disaster, for example, or it can also be used in the context of a cholera epidemic, reducing the transmission and the amount of people who will be infected by cholera.